think most people want to know just how did Zion look? What was it like to see him in his first practice, and was it about what you were expecting?
I think a lot of people look good. Yeah, I mean, it was a good practice. He was fine, he was fine, but you know, and he's going to be fine. You guys can ask him 100 questions, but he's going to be fine. He's a hardworking kid that wants to be a great player and works at it, and had a really good practice today, and he'll continue to do that. So. But I thought overall we had a really good practice. The energy level was high. We got, like I said, we got really good leadership, and Drew and those guys set the tone. And when they set the tone, all the young guys are going to follow suit. So really energetic practice. I thought they did a good job. We got some things done defensively and some things done offensively, and obviously it's we're still a world away. We've got 20 players in camp. 15 of them are new players that weren't here last year. We only have 5 guys left over if you think about it. So there's a lot of things that we've got to get done and get in. But I thought today was a good day.
How does Zion fit your particular system?
Well, number one, he's very athletic. He can rebound the ball and push it on the break. He can run a wing. He can run and be a post-up player. So, he's a versatile. He's a really versatile player. We almost play positionless basketball, so it's not like he's a power forward or a small forward or a guard. He's just a basketball player, and I think he fits into the scheme of things of what we're trying to do perfect in that respect because of all the things he can do.
So much is going to be expected of him right away this rookie year because of who he is. How will you guys try to manage all those expectations?
We've talked about that, and we have to control it from our end, and what you guys decide to write or talk about, it's going to be on you guys. But we feel good about where he is. We feel good about where he will be. Like I said before, and I said yesterday, we don't have the expectations of him coming in here, putting on a cape, and then all of a sudden saving our franchise. We want him to be a part of what we talked about yesterday, and that's sustainable winning. I think he'll be a part of that for sure, where we're able to put our franchise in a position to be consistent winners and know that every year that we can be a playoff team and put ourselves in a position to eventually try to take it to the next level.
Knowing him, though, do you think he's the type of kid that thinks he needs to put on the cape and be the savior of the franchise?
Well, I think what he's going to do is play extremely hard and try to be the best player that he can, and that's all we would ask of any player that we have. So we don't have these, like I said, these expectations of, all of a sudden, we're going to win, 74 games, and have it that way. But to me, the most important thing for us is that we have to try to get better every day, and that's what we talked about today. When we come tomorrow, we got to be better than we were today. And to me, that's the theme that we've got to kind of stick through the whole year. We're never going to get too high. We're never going to get too low. We have to try to find that state of equilibrium that we can stay in, where we're never going to be down and we're never going to be that up. And so I think that's the most important thing. We got a lot of young players, a lot of new players. There's a lot of things that we have to try to get done, and it can only get done through time. It's not anything that can be rushed or anything like that. So we'll continue to work. We got great practice habits. We got guys that have practiced hard wherever they've been and whatever level they was on. So to me, that's an important step as far as establishing consistency.
How much does it help that the roster is built with a lot of guys who can play multiple positions? You can play Zion at the 3 if you need to. You can play him at the 4. You can play him kind of wherever.
I think it's important in any situation where if you're coaching a team or you have a team, that you can use guys in a lot of different ways. I do think that that's going to be one of the strengths of our team, that we have guys that can do certain things. But even more so important to that, I think we got guys that are willing passers, and we got guys that'll make sacrifices for teammates and stuff. So I think that's going to be really important for us, and I think that's going to be something that is going to be a real positive for us.
I know the
I know you
focus has
talked
been.
about the minutes and having such a deep roster. Do you have a timetable, be it practices or preseason, as to when you want to sort that out, or do you feel like it'll happen kind of organically?
I think it will happen organically. You know, I don't know if you can go, this guy's going to play 10 minutes, this guy's going to play 7 minutes, this guy's going to play 28 minutes. I just think that over the course of the preseason, we'll try to figure some of it out. But it's going to be something that at the end of the day is a positive, really, to have that many guys and try to figure out who's going to play and how many minutes they'll play. We've got a deep roster, and I think when you have a deep roster, you know, these are the kind of things that, as coaches, we have to work out.
I know that the focus has been not putting too much on Zion's shoulders, but are there areas where you kind of see him being able to make an immediate impact on this roster just with some of the skills he's bringing right now?
Oh yeah, I mean, I think so. You know, I mean, the guy did things in college that no one else has done, so. Some of that translates to the NBA, and we'll just have to try to utilize it as best we can. But what we're not going to do is put all of this pressure on him and think that, you know, like I said, he's fine. He's in a really good place mentally. We had a great talk today. So to me, it's all the outside. It's not anything coming from here. So as I said, you guys are going to write and say whatever you want. And we're going to stay right on program of what we're trying to do.
It was a nearly 3-hour practice. Obviously, we didn't get to see 1 second of it. Is there a moment today from Zion they were like, all right, that was pretty nice? You know, is there some kind of window you can give us than anything you did today?
No, I mean, I think there's always moments where you can see that. But I also said that about Drew Holiday today, and I said that about Nikhil, and I said that about Josh Gray. And, I mean, you know, there's a lot of guys that had those aha moments today. I think what we're trying to do is establish consistency, and I think with Zion, he'll get to that point. You know, like I said, he's a really, really good basketball player, but he's probably a better person than he is that, and that's, to me, that's going to be the thing that's going to be the most important and the thing that will get him over the hump anyway.
We got to see him at Summer League, so I guess how big of a difference has it been between where he was then and where he is now after you guys got to get him in the gym, get him, you know, where he needs to be right now? How big of a difference has it been?
Well, I mean, I think it's going to be different because it's a different level of basketball, and obviously the training staff as everyone has tried to prep him for that situation. So it's a step-by-step thing, though. You know, he's not going to go from here to here. It's going to be it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. So I think we've got to understand that with him. I think he's got a good feeling for that, and he understands that. So we'll just let it take its course. You know, we're not trying to, you know, skip any other parts in there or jump any other stairs in there. We're just going to make sure that we're doing everything we can to make him the best basketball player, and whatever that is, that's what it'll be.